Okay, hello. This is Dr. K, and I want to talk to you about exactly how to do some citations and works cited using Zotero for your paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, because I don't have a paper, is I'm going to do something you should never do, which is completely plagiarize something, and I'm only doing it for the purpose of showing you how to use this, so please don't ever do this, okay? All right, so the first thing I'm going to go to is Wikipedia. I'm going to go to the Bureau of Indian Affairs. And I'm going to pretend like this article is mine. It is not mine, okay? Everybody knows this. Totally plagiarizing. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this, the first two paragraphs or so of this article, so I can pretend like it is my essay, so I can show you how to use this. All right, so I'm going to go to Word, and I'm going to paste this in here. I'm going to try to make it look like an essay just so that you have some idea of what it should look like. So I'm going to go up here to Home, to Paragraph. All of these should be 0. Special first line should be double spaced. Okay, so now it's looking a little bit like an essay. There's a bunch of highlighted things which I normally wouldn't have in an essay, but we're just going to start here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that Zotero is in your Microsoft Word. Now, this is the Microsoft Word version of this Zotero information. I'm going to also post a Google Docs version, so look for that recording as well. All right, so in Microsoft Word, you've already added Zotero to your computer and to your browser, so it should show up right here. If it does not show up there, I want you to look in Word. If it's not there, and this is, by the way, not 365 online Word, this is Word in your computer Word, okay? If you don't have it, please download it, and I will give you the download URL here. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to, if you don't see the Zotero tab link here, you're going to open Zotero, okay, and I'm going to move my screen down a little bit so you can see what's going on here. This is in PC. I'm going to go to Edit. Now, if you were in Mac, you would go to File and you would see Preferences, but because I'm on PC, I'm going to go to Preferences here. And then I'm going to choose Cite, and then you're going to see it says Styles and Word Processors. You're going to click on Word Processors, and it says Microsoft Word. The Microsoft Word add-on is not currently installed. So I'm going to install Microsoft Word add-on, and I hit OK. Now, a lot of times it's a lot better to do this with Microsoft Word closed. So if it didn't work the first time, you're going to want to close Microsoft Word, and then you're going to want to try it again. But when you're done with it, you should be able to just close it, and then you should see your Zotero right here, okay? Hopefully. All right. So what you're going to do to add your first citation is you're going to go to the end of a sentence. You're going to go to where there's a period, okay? And this is, in most citation styles, you're going to want to wait to the end of the sentence before you cite. So we're doing we're doing Modern Language Association. Microsoft in my head. Okay, so I'm going to just go here before this period, and I'm going to hit a space. All right, and then I'm going to go up here to Zotero. And this paper is about the Bureau of Indian Affairs. Okay, so I'm going to add citation. And it says that it's not communicating with it. We have to make sure that Zotero's open. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. Hold on. So I'm going to open my Zotero. Go to my You want to have Zotero open when we're doing Zotero. That makes sense, right? Okay. Making lots of mistakes on your behalf here? Yeah, that's the reason. Okay, I'm going to start a collection. Actually, I might have Bureau of Indian Affairs here. Do I? I'm going to start a collection. Make sure I have my collection. Okay, so it's highlighted. I'm going to go to my browser, and I'm going to go to scholar.google.com, or you could go to the library, which is library.gsu.edu. Okay, either one of them will work. If you're going to use the library, you're going to go to my library account under shortcuts, and then you're going to sign in. Okay, I'm going to go to Library Search and Bureau of Indian Affairs. You should have already had your collection for your paper, but I'm just showing you. Okay, so here's the Bureau of Indian Affairs. I should find a little folder here. Just for the purpose of this, I'm going to hit Select All. Usually you would choose your sources. I'm adding them to my Zotero. Here's the Zotero, and here's the copy of all the sources. Okay, so now I'm just going to minimize this. I'm not going to close it. I'm going to go back here to my Wikipedia, my Wikipedia article that I have completely plagiarized. Again, do not do this. Okay, so I'm here right after this period. I'm going to go up here to Zotero. I'm going to choose Add, Edit Citation. I'm going to add a citation. I want to choose Modern Language Association 8th edition. And I want to choose Copy to Clipboard, which is not here for some reason. Very strange. Okay. Guess they have updated it since I used it last. All right, so you should get this red stripe. And then when you get it, what you're going to do is you're just going to add, you're going to start typing the Bureau of Indian Affairs, because that was our search. Okay, so I have the Bureau of Indian Affairs here. Let's say I'm going to use this source right here in my paper. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one. Okay, and let's say I want to add a page number. I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to add the page. Well, let's say it's on page 34. I'm going to hit enter once to add the page number, enter twice to add the citation. And you're going to see right here the citation has been added. Okay. Now I'm going to do that 2 or 3 more times just to show you how this works. Okay, so I'm going to add, I'll add one right here after this period. Let's say I was going to, so I'm going to go up here to Add, Edit Citation. And I'm going to start typing Bureau. Okay, now you're going to see that this shows me what I've already cited in this paper, and this shows me the other things that I have left. So maybe I'm going to go to the history of the Bureau of Indian Affairs. So I'm going to click on this one. Click on it. I'm going to add the page number. Let's say I have some great quote from this page number. Let me see, page 3. Okay, from the forward, I guess. I'm going to hit enter and enter again, so it adds it. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down here to the bottom of this fabulous document that is not really mine. Again, it's plagiarized. You don't ever want to do that. Right here, I'm going to insert a page break at the end of the document. Okay, so I'm going to go in here to Pages, Page Break. Okay, and then I'm on a new page, as you can see, and this is really important. You never put the works cited on the same page as your essay. All right, I'm going to type works cited here. Let me type works cited, yes. Okay, and then I'm going to return, all right? And then I'm going to hit no, excuse me, I'm not going to hit Control V. I'm going to go back up here to Zotero, and I'm going to add edit bibliography right here. Okay, now what it's doing, it's added the bibliography information, my works cited information, for anything that I've already cited in the paper. That's what works cited means. It means that it was cited in your work. It's not just a list of things that you looked at. It's stuff that you actually cited. Now, you can also see that this is not lined up correctly with the works cited. So what we're going to do is make that lined up here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the center. And I'm going to go to Styles. I'm going to go to Heading 2. Ooh, forgot I can't do that centering until after I've chosen the heading. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to go to Home and I'm going to center it. I'm also going to bold it. I'm probably going to make it an 18. And I hate the blue that they always do. I don't know why that comes up. It drives me crazy. I'm just going to change it to black. Okay, so now I have what's here. And as you see, there's two of them. Now, look, I'm going to go back up to this paper. And let's say I forgot to put in a citation here. So I'm going to go to, let's see, the period right here. And let's say I'm going to add a citation here. So I'm going to go to Zotero, add edit citation, Bureau. And again, it shows the two things that I've cited so far. Let's say I'm going to do Tribal Leaders Directory, okay? And I'm going to click on this for a page number. Now, if it's an online source, of course, you don't have a page number. Most of the stuff I'm going to find in the library, though, has page numbers, so that's why I'm adding them, and also just to show you how. Okay. I'm going to hit return once to add the page number, return twice to add the citation. And you look down here, look, it's already added the citation. So once I set up this works cited in Zotero, it's going to add the citation automatically. So it's really handy. It's very easy to use. And I'm expecting you to use it. Now, the reason I'm expecting you to use it for two reasons. The first is I want you to focus on what you're saying and not how to do citations. And the second thing is I want to make sure they're correct so that I don't have to do a bunch of grading. Okay? I'm lazy. Yeah. All right. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please text me. And I'll talk to you later.